And hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al, aka Diebulfrog79, and I have wonderful news. Remember everybody calling Hollywood is fake? Well, it is. And we have fake YouTubers and Google. Yeah, you gotta love Google. Nice thing I know is a lot of people are following Uncle Alan's advice and throwing poo at them. Please throw more poo. Don't throw it at San Francisco, but go over to YouTube and Google and start throwing a lot of poo. And still nobody investigates them. They investigated Facebook and Amazon, but nobody investigated YouTube, Viacom, VidCon, or anything like that, you know, and Disneyland. Um, this video, um, I have to speak quietly and pleasantly. I gotta go see the doctor on Saturday. Having a little trouble with that. Um, I'm okay. Don't worry. Uh, you can't have the evil leftist socialist liberals. I like Huples'cat. You gotta watch his channel. He's great. He's like me. We're both bookworms. We like to read. A lot of people don't read, and it's a darn shame. Generation Millennial and Generation Z, the zombie generation. That's 13 to about 24-year-olds. They don't read. They play games. They look at electronic books. But Huples'cat teaches at a college and you can tell right off that age group, and you can really see the people. Millennials are the kids of Generation X. We did a really bad job, folks. But not to worry. America's coming to an end in about 50 years, so um, it's sad. You know, we never see our tricentennial. Also, it's good. Can't help it. Uh, it's really sad that we only have 50 years left. I'd like to say thank you to the U.S. Marines, the NRA, the United States Air Force, the Coast Guard, some parts of the Army and Navy. We found out that when the world government does take over, a lot of people laugh, oh, there's no such thing as world government. And they're laughing all the way to the gas chambers. Anyway, I'd like to thank the Marines. They tried to stop the takeover in the United States Navy, and them and a few honest American sailors fought for this country. And they fought hard. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, transsexual, genders, they fought hard. Okay? And it's sad, it's going to happen. Remember my phrase, your future is my past. Well, these folks gave up their lives. Right now, they're holding their families, they're eating dinner, they're watching their kids, they're safe from back home. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of people couldn't believe that half our military and half our Navy went back and shot at civilians, U.S. civilians. And it's amazing that the Coast Guard, with their little cutters, went up against these multi-million-dollar battleships to protect shoreline and people against traitors to America who followed orders from another country and killed a lot of Americans. And to the Coast Guard and National Guard, I salute you guys. You worked really hard protecting America. And also, you know, when it gets that bad, Mexico's putting landmines, not to keep Mexican in, but to keep Americans out. Anyway, a lot of people don't believe me. That's fine. Remember, your future is my past. And Huples'cat, go watch his channel. Really good. Okay, some sad news, folks. This is going to be a long one. Keith Olbermann used to work on a few channels on cable news, is now moving over to ABC. Samantha Bee and TBS is getting back by ABC and Disney. I tell a lot of people the frontal view with Samantha Bee, don't watch it. You know, there's a lot of nice westerns. There's a lot of nice programming. You don't need to watch this person on television. Okay, The View. Okay, ever since Barbara Walters left, The View's been a cesspool. So tell anybody who advertises on it, we're boycotting them. Easiest pie. We're not going to Disneyland. We're not going to see your stupid movies. We're not going to watch Star Wars or Marvel Comics. You know, when the View affects Captain America to fight for Hydra and Antifa, things got bad. All right, Captain America is now Captain Hydra or Captain Antifa. It's time to kill that character. Okay, The View, we had it. Get rid of it. Okay, it's staged audience. A lot of people are upset. Nobody likes it. Ever since Barbara Walters left, and you can tell a lot of people who used to like The View no longer watches it. And ABC took a big dump in its ratings. We hate social justice worker programming. Okay? We're tired of it. And Uncle Alan's sick as hell. And I know what's coming up in the future. I want to get done on the media. All media is fake news. Remember that. Right now, the biggest ones are ABC. Um, who else? I'm going to always write down notes. I keep forgetting. NANBC, that's out of New York. NBC and CNN. Okay, Don Lemon. Um, I like the reporter in the old days. He used to be a pretty good one. But if you watch his past segments, um, he's yelling at other people's opinion. And that's a sign of fake news. You go see Don Lemon, and that's fake news. You'll see he'll raise his voice, counterpoint, and he won't let the person finish, even if he's in the wrong. Okay, boys and girls? Don Lemon used to be a good reporter. I don't know what went wrong, but I think he got too many of the money, big bucks. George Soros. We later find out he was a Nazi collaborator, Democrat billionaire supporters. I think they're one of the 5 billionaires in Southern California who are Democrats who have Nazi connection. Now, if you're Jewish and you're going over to Disneyland, I wouldn't recommend it. I would go to Universal. Okay, Bob Iger. Okay, it's not good when you dig up stuff from people's past. I'm not saying it. You can do your own research. You won't find it on Google because Google's AI and also their evil organizations are pro-leftist. And they're doing a lot of bad things. A lot of bad things. They have a big sign on their corporation board. Do no evil unto others. They don't show you unto others part. They say do not do evil. You don't see the little print. Okay? Samantha Bee, don't watch her. Keith Olbermann, get him off at ABC. Disney, don't go to any of the Disney resorts, parks, cruise line. They don't tell you how to port Disney or that Disney ship that went and all the people. It's real fun when you see Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck jumping off a board saying, "Don't eat me, don't eat me, I'm going to die." Um, that's Bob Iger, socialist, Democrat uh, guy. He thinks he's better than God. He hates Jews and Muslims alike. All he cares is the big dollar. And guess who he's been backed with? Uh, nice Greek fellow by George Soros. So, you know, a lot of people who fought hard, and I just talked to right here, all these people, like, they want to hurt you and your families, take your money, and give you distorted views. Well, it's time to kick them back. Okay, folks. First, Hollywood. A lot of Hollywood people, okay, if they don't agree with you, see, they want your money. So don't go to their movies. Disney, especially, okay, they're supporting Afro. They had a Antifa day at Disneyland. Dress in black, carry your assault weapon, come to Disneyland. I'm not taking my kids to Disneyland. If there's some guy dressed as a terrorist, it's like, hi, ISIS, welcome aboard. It's like, uh, what? Or Google, nothing about America. They were supporting, let's see, 3 known terrorist groups and a person who supported murdering Americans. Uh, okay. They're a private business. They could do what they want. But I'm a private American. If I don't want their opinion, I just don't watch them. Don't use their service. That's Hollywood. If you want to hurt Hollywood really hard, don't buy their merchandise. Don't support them. Han Solo movie. It was a pretty good movie until the social justice workers of Disney and Google and ABC kind of dorked it up. And you could tell in the movie. Like I said, you take your friends, just go once, and you go look at it, and you could tell. Really bad. The media. Why is it always the media uses bad language? Okay. In the old days, Walter Cronkite never cursed like that. You never see Chet Huntley's curse like that. They reported the news, the facts. They didn't give opinions. They didn't do showmanship. They didn't wear makeup. These guys in the old days smoked cigarettes, lived through World War II, went through some of the heinous things during the 50s and 60s. And when they saw something wrong, they rose up and put their foot down. Now it's the other way around. Most of the media is wearing jack boots and putting a jack boot to Americans' throats. They don't want to hear everybody's opinion. They only want to hear their party's opinion. And if you read 1984 or Brave New World, that's unthink, folks. Now, Huples'cat says, oh, I didn't know that. Now read the books again. Unthink, mob violence. Now, anyway, Generation Z, the zombie generation, worst educated umbrella or helicopter kids of the millennials, or worse, Generation X, Part 2. I knew this was coming. Like I said, your future is Uncle Alan's past, and he's kind of tired, so I got some more stuff. I'll do in Part 2 of this. I also got another part for California, but you don't want to hear that. That's all bad news. Like I said, this is Uncle Alan. You have a nice night, and I'm up. I got to do a few things. I've been writing a few letters, and I do a little this and that. Um, I'm retired. I don't want to do fighting anymore. I'm tired. So a lot of you young people, go ahead, fight, duke it out. And remember, the bad guys are winning, kids. I really like you. I like your friends. I like you. I don't care if you're gay, black, straight, Indian. Doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. But a lot of people don't realize the true history or true nature of the Democrats. They want to rewrite history, change history. Also, in part two, you find out. So I'll catch you in a little bit, boys and girls. I have to put up part one. Okay? Like and subscribe to Diebulfrog79. If you don't like what I say, that's fine. You got your own opinions. All right? Um, remember, be polite, be nice. Don't act like these jerks on TV, the media, the fake news. Be very nice and polite. And I hope somebody like the CIA or NSA or FBI investigates Google's one of these days. But I doubt that because the FBI has been bought out. And the NSA knows about it but doesn't tell anybody. That's a big stinkeroo. And the Department of Justice better get their acts together or you're going to get a big brouhaha. Okay, this is the worst corruption in the world. Right, folks?